and number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Alert! Brown 80! Look out!
Back to the air, Allen. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cardinals return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Intercepted.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
48-yard line.
Run it.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Plenty to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Murray on 3rd down. Headed out right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 7.
They snap it to Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook runs it in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. On 2nd down, Connor gets it again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. First down, and they go right back to it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Swamp man's in motion right. Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, you got a great chance to win. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got fourth and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Back to the air, Murray. Forced out to his right. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. They're driving them closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 6-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Now Murray on the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offensive line fast.
16 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Murray here on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. It's Connor again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. Pass complete. Screenplay. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, Allen. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Second down, Allen throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Allen on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take
All right,
over
working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. Running in the red zone. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This one's caught. And it'll be first and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Cardinals first down.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. 30. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Trying it left side with Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
319. What's that?
Another one for Cook. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else to be found outside of that. So third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Third and 4 coming up now.
Look out.
Davis off the pistol handoff. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bass's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
First and 10.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Big Ace.
Kyler throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Another throw coming for Murray. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
319. What's that?
This is Cook on the handoff. And he has the Bills the first down, and that Brock should clinch them this way. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And this is a designed run for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout.